Today's video we're going to be going over how to win more in games in Warzone. So we're going to be going over how to win like the final circle when everything gets intense. We're going to go over rotations, my mindset towards the end of the game, how I clutch up these high kill games. Today's video we get a 19 kill game with 8,000 damage. That's the highest damage I've ever had in the game. So yeah, let's get straight to it, guys. Alright, so first off, we're going to be pushing over to this building right here. So they just bought their teammate back. He's flying in right now. We spot him going into the building. We get that easy shot on him. So now we're going to go and push up, pull out our MP5 for this close range right here, hop over this wall, and now we're going to see that there's little feet. So that's why I run tracker. You can see footsteps. It's really helpful to have tracker in like buildings and stuff like this. So this guy's going to run around, flank up, hit my teammate with a knife in his back. Dude didn't even know what to think of that. And I revive him. And we came over here to begin with because we wanted to buy our teammate back. So now we have the buy station secure. We got that out of the way. It was a team. It was a 2v2 pretty much because their teammate just landed in. So now we get our teammate back. And next up we see people at the buy station right here. So I'm going to go ahead and show on the map what's going on in my head right now, where I'm thinking I should rotate to. So I went ahead and drew some arrows out. So I know a lot of people are going to be coming from military base since there's not that many people on my side. So since I know a lot of people are going to be going from military base, they're going to be having a hard time climbing up this hill. I know this hill's where the final circle is kind of going to end around. So we're going to go ahead and flank up to the right here, try to get this high ground over all the enemies. Now, as you can see when I showed that map right there, there's a big open area on the map. And once we get up to this hill, we're going to have to clear that out and make sure there's nobody up here. So the sketchiest part of this journey right here is climbing up this mountain right here, because if some team was on high ground and they were to shoot at us, we would be very exposed. So be aware of that. Our teammate 2 Raw, he sees somebody over here, so he thinks he sees somebody, so we're just going to kind of scope it out, be a little aware. So now we're rolling up on this building right here. So whenever you're clearing out buildings, always be careful. Even if you don't think anybody's in there, this is the only building up here, so I'm thinking somebody might be up here. So I'm trying to pull up my heartbeat, see if anybody's in here. Definitely always try to do that. And we both go in as a team. Always make sure to go into these buildings as a team, because you want to have as much backup support as possible when clearing out a building. So there's nobody in here. It was safe and good to go. So far we've cleared out this mountain. So whenever you're trying to rotate, make sure you clear out your surroundings. So right now I'm telling my teammates, let's clear out this whole big area. Let's make sure we have this to ourselves. Because if we can clear out this area and we know we have this area to ourselves, then we're set for the rest of the game. Because we know nobody's going to be able to come up here. The storm's to our back. It's always important to have the storm to your back and be aware of your surroundings. So that's why we're clearing it out right here. Very important tip right there, guys. Always clear out your surroundings towards the end of the game. So we went ahead and did that. Now we're going to go ahead and start making our way back towards this building, because it's a good spot. Our teammate spotted a recon drone for us. He might pick that up and find some people for us. Definitely recommend recon drones towards the end of the game. But as you can see right here, high ground is still on this mountain right here. So it was a proper rotation. I called it out right in my head whenever I was thinking of this. So now all we got to do is rotate over there. So it's 2 gulaggers, you know, they're just flying in right here trying to get some clutch plays in. But actually, this is funny right here. I almost die right here because this guy picks up an Origin shotgun. Out of all guns to pick up when you first land, that dude was so lucky. He almost shotgunned me. But right there in that fight, I was calling for my teammates to head over here because I did not want to get screwed by that shotgun, because there's no buy stations. There's no way to get me back. But look at this, guys. So we have this positioning, right? Everybody's going for their loadouts. They're flying in. There's a lot of people on low ground. And we're spotting people all the way over there coming in from military base, because I knew they would try to rotate over there. I knew they would try to rotate for this hill. I know people are going for this hill because it's high ground. You got this building. It's a perfect position if you can grab this position up here. So always mark out people on the map. Like when you see somebody on the map, mark them for your teammates. Just put your ping on them. See how my teammate 2 Raw just marked somebody also. Make sure you're constantly marking where enemies are. It helps out a lot. So right here, we're surveying around. We're double checking our area. We're making sure we have this cleared out. So I'm going to start moving up on this blue marker that 2 Raw marked for me. And I'm going to pull out my heartbeat just to double check, make sure nothing's going on around us. I do end up spotting a guy down here. as you can see towards the buildings. There's a guy right here. We spot him. Now what I'm going to do here is a really smart play. I'm waiting for him to move into the open so that I have some easy shots. Don't shoot unless you can get the kill. Most of the time I would recommend only shooting when you can get the kill, or else they'll hide. So 2 rolls, he's getting some shots off. He spots some guys in these bushes right here. So it's going to be a nice fight. We have this high ground on these guys. And these guys are just hiding in bushes. So this was a really easy team to pick off right here because we have the height on them. We have really good positioning. And like I said earlier, I knew people were going to be rotating into this way. So I already called it. Always think 2 steps ahead, guys. So we go over here. We got all this extra loot. So we're going to kind of dominate this area because we have a lot of backup resources that we can just grab. I end up getting flashed right here. And I immediately go back for cover. I crouch here to make myself harder to hit. And also, I think crouching reduces your recoil a little bit. Quote me if I'm wrong there, but I do feel like crouching reduces your recoil a little bit. So we get some easy lasers on these guys on low ground. Now my buddy, he's going to end up dropping in a cluster strike on these guys on low ground. That's a really, really good play by him. I would have recommended actually to hold the cluster strike, because you want to have those for clutch situations. Don't just drop them off, just drop them off. But we do spot a guy at the loadout. So we know there's at least one guy at the loadout. We got a sniper here. Always be aware, like, look at the counter. So we see how many people, we got like 9 people left. So we're going to make sure we know where all 9 people are. So we know there's a guy at the loadout. We know where the sniper is. We know there's a couple people to the right of us. So we know generally where most people are right now. So we're going to get some easy lasers off here because people are crossing in the open. We already got our positioning. So you guys can just see how we're dominating now that we got this power position. This is why getting positioning will get you some wins and get you some kills, guys. It will definitely help you out so much if you can just learn how to position yourself. So now we're going to go and spot these guys off here to the right. Catch them off guard because we've not shot at them for a while. So we start shooting back at them. Now they're trying to fire back at us. They got ultimate low ground here. There's not much they can do. And the circle's not on us anymore either. We're going to have to rotate, but we're going to hold this high ground as long as we possibly can. So I'm going to go and drop this ammo box, try to get some ammo here. And what happens is they drop a precision strike. The enemies below us drop it and actually get a knock on one of our teammates. This was a great play. So if you're on the low ground, always carry precision airstrikes on you, no matter what positioning you're at, because they can help you clear out spots. Now, what their mistake here was, they dropped the precision, but they didn't run as soon as they dropped the precision. That's what you want to do. You want to drop your precision, then you want to go for positioning. You don't just drop the precision and then sit there. So we're going to get these easy knocks. We got some more precisions coming in from our teammates here. So we had cluster strikes, we had precisions. Always carry those towards the end of the game. Now we spot this last guy. We see his footsteps. We get this easy knock right here on him, and that wraps the game up. 19 kills, 8,000 damage gameplay, guys. I hope this sort of video helps you out a lot. Let me know if you guys want to see more in-game breakdowns. I'm also going to start back uploading normal gameplays of just high kills. The reason I didn't do it this time was I'm just trying out some new stuff, and on top of that, I didn't have my voice audio fixed, so you could only hear my teammates' audio throughout this gameplay, even though I was talking. But now I got that fixed, so you will hear my voice in full-on gameplays now on. So I'm gonna go back to uploading those. Let me know if you guys want some more of these types of videos. Let me know if these help you out. In-game breakdowns. I'm gonna work on it a little more. I'm gonna work on making it better, giving better tips. So let me know how you guys liked it. Make sure to drop a like off if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, guys. I upload a lot of videos like this, stream pretty much every day. Alright guys, see ya. Take care of yourselves. Peace.